If there's one place that really left a mark on me during this trip, when I came here for the first time, it was Varanasi. It's truly an incredible place. When I arrived at night in my room, I called my wife on FaceTime and we started talking, but I could barely say anything. I just couldn't find the words to express myself. Seeing the crematoriums there was something that really struck me, and also seeing these priests called Nagasadhu. What they do is bathe here in the Ganges River, and then they cover themselves with the ashes of the dead. It's a ritual they have for their bodies. These are priests who walk around naked. They simply give up everything material in the world and just wander around here, walking calmly and naked. And if you want to take a picture with them, you can, as long as you give them money. It's interesting. They give up everything, but they stay here asking for money when you take a picture with them. When I was here for the first time, I found something very interesting that Buddhism tells us. The root of our suffering is how much we accept, how much we allow our desires. So the more I let my desires take over me, the more I suffer. And here we have a painting of Buddha being tempted, right? When he was sitting there under the tree early on. This really illustrates all the desires in our lives trying to take control of us. We allow these desires to take over us, and then we start to suffer. And here we have a great-great-granddaughter of the tree under which Buddha sat, the fig tree he was under when he attained nirvana. They brought a sapling from the city where Buddha was and planted it here. This is already the 4th generation of that tree. And here we see the scene of him sitting with his first 5 disciples. Here we find something really cool. First, a group of pilgrims from Sri Lanka. You see the monk here in orange and the whole group in white, right? Those dressed in white are pilgrims. And this here is a relic stupa. There are 3 types of stupas. The first is the relic stupa, which is the one you're seeing here, where Buddha's ashes used to be placed in the center. They're not there anymore today, but you still find this type of stupa. The other stupa is called the commemorative stupa, where Buddha gave his first sermon. And the other stupas, you can notice that they're smaller, with a much smaller diameter, and these are the stupas of the devotees. We don't have them in their original form anymore, as they were destroyed, but the devotees used to come here and build these stupas in honor of Buddha. So these are the 3 types of stupas that we find here. And here at this archaeological site, where Buddha preached for the first time, we have right next to it, there's a fence here, as you can see, and over there, a temple. It's like it's already a separate place, right? Originally, it was the same place, but here, a division of Buddhism called Jainism was established. For Buddhism, we have only one prophet, which is Buddha. But in Jainism, there are 24 prophets. Look, we're getting ready for another rickshaw ride because now we're leaving here in Varanasi to head right into the center, towards the Ganges, where it's easier to get around by rickshaw. So this is going to be really interesting, this means of transportation that's so typical here in India. It does not have, not a single second goes by without you hearing a car horn in this city. 1 second. Wherever you stop to breathe, it's already playing. There's no way around it. Every so often, someone is honking their horn around here. I've already said, you have to be here to really feel what this is. And later, I'm gonna go back by tuk-tuk. I'm gonna give them a gift and I'm gonna get a few tuk-tuks so they can go back by tuk-tuk instead of rickshaw. And have a different experience, right? Look. Check this out. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, this is like a bullfight. This is a bullfight, my God. Guys, this is crazy. And now we're gonna walk on foot because there are a lot of people heading toward the Ganges since soon the day's Thanksgiving ceremony will start, right? In the middle of all this chaos, I decided to stop for a bit to check out something typical of Varanasi, which is silk work with a tradition that goes back thousands of years. This art is called brocade, which is a silk fabric embroidered with various colors, gold and silver. My stop will be at the Mita shop, whose family is one of the most traditional in this business here in the city. And I was amazed when I entered the factory because for the first time in my life, I was seeing a loom that revolutionized the textile industry in the 19th century. It's a jacquard loom designed by the Frenchman Joseph-Marie Jacquard in 1801. And this factory has been using this loom since 1960. The brocades made here are beautiful and very colorful. They have 400 colors here, all natural, every single one. Just look at the color palette he has here. All of them are natural, they're not allergenic. They're extracted from flowers, stones, or wood. And you can do amazing work in here with these machines. The artisan's work is impressive. I'm in love whenever I see work like this. I really value it a lot. I think things like this are priceless. Now I've arrived here in paradise, right? For some people, right? Actually, it's paradise for the store owner and for whoever's buying. Andre, go ahead. What have you picked out already? Look how beautiful. Beautiful, seriously.
Look at this.
Look at this, guys. But
The coolest thing is this. Look, when he turns it, how the contrast changes the colors, see? It depends on how you turn it, see?
yeah, that's the special thing about this silk. When I look at carpets as I travel the world, you can see silk's unique quality. Move it, and depending on the light, it changes completely. Sorry to ask, but how much was one of these? Just so people have an idea. This one.
It was exactly 180 in total.
Dollars. 680 reais.
I think
That part is cheap in Brazil. You can't find it elsewhere.
5.
600 Brazilian reals, 700 Brazilian reals, 800 Brazilian reals. You can't find it in Brazil, I think. Something like that, right? Who else, guys? Who bought the most things so we can get an idea of what's going on? Claudia, what are you picking up? Scarves? How much does the scarf like that cost, more or less? 20 reais, pure silk. This one, 30 reais. Did you get 2 from here? There's nothing ugly, right? It's hard to pick an ugly one. Yeah, everything's beautiful. You too, Celia? Did you get a scarf too? I got a scarf. Also about the same price, more or less. $35. Look, guys, look at this. I think I'm gonna buy one just to sleep hugging it. Well, the material's really nice. People are making the most of it. And you have endless options. Endless options. And the coolest part is knowing it was made right here, right? I feel like a Maharaja here. Just look. Guys, it's pure silk. Who doesn't like something nice, right? Everything that's high quality is enjoyable, right? So just imagine my wife and me lying here, relaxing and enjoying the good life on the silk, right? There's a lot of really cool work here. They really make some interesting things, like this one he just showed me. It's a piece that costs $450, made with 65% silver and 2% gold. Look at how interesting this piece is. It costs $450. There's a mirror. I want to see if I look stylish with this thing here. Look, what do you guys think? Give it a vote, leave a comment if it looks good. Hey guys, it's pretty nice, huh? I want to know what you all think. Silk, silk, and pashmina. 50% silk and 50% pashmina. Let's check the price of this piece here. Let's go. Excuse me, how much is this one? $140. Also, guys, look at how nice this piece is to wear. But I'm gonna leave it here.
Look at this piece. Look at this piece.
Let's just remember, every little bit of this that we're seeing was made on that machine. He puts in the color and keeps going. It's an artistic job. So when you're in Varanasi, stop by Mr. Shop, Metter. I really wanted to go back to the Ganges, a place that deeply impressed me the first time I was here. I wanted to better understand what I had seen, but one thing became clear in my mind. Even if I came back to this place 1,000 times, I still wouldn't be able to get inside the minds of these people. You have to be born in a place like this to truly understand this culture. And if you want to know more about this place, click here on the card now to watch the video I made in the first season. We talk about a very important topic for us when we're here at the Ganges, which is the cremation of bodies. This is a requirement of the Hindu religion. Every Hindu can't be buried but must be cremated. But there are 5 types of people who can't be cremated. Did you know that? And what happens to them? They're placed here in the Ganges River, wrapped with a stone to make them sink. Who are these 5 people? Children, pregnant women, priests, and people who died of leprosy. These people cannot be cremated. Now, there is a 5th person who is placed in the river, but they are not sunk. They are left to float. Who is this person? It's someone who was bitten by a snake. Every person who's bitten by a snake is placed here. Why? They believe that the water from the Ganges entering the person's nose or mouth, what it will do is expel the venom and thus bring the person back to life. So this is a tradition. Gas, in addition to accumulating all this ash that we're seeing around here, will also accumulate a lot of bodies in here. That's tradition. That's culture. We can't say if it's right or wrong. We can only respect it and say that's how it is. Andre, how impactful was that for you? Less or more?
Ah, Roger. India. Inexplicable.
India, right? Inexplicable. That's it, right? And always a journey.
The slogan they have in India is called Incredible India. Is that correct?
That's very fitting.
That's it, right?
That's right. India's amazing.
And you, Edsing? Lit. Did you two feel like a couple? How was your day?
Yeah, it was an adventure, full of emotions, right? We were just talking a little while ago. There are about 300 people who, on average, are cremated.
Cremated per day. And you also see how there are almost thousands of people who then come to celebrate life.
You see a truly sad and emotional moment, and then...
The big lesson we take from this is to enjoy life, to make the most of every minute God gives us. Because how many times do we complain about so many things when there are so many good things, right? Life gives us so much, and here people have so little.
So little and
They manage to live together in peace.
happiness, you can see it.
How was it for you?
I was a bear. I'm impacted, shocked. John? Shocked. Kind of depressed here too, you know? Generation. It wasn't something very easy for you to process, was it? No, not yet, no. You still haven't processed it, right? I'll talk to you tomorrow. I was exactly like that, guys, the first time I came here. Exactly like that. Man, I got to the hotel. I called my wife. I couldn't even talk to her, man. I said, man, I'm gonna need, I don't know how much time to process everything I saw today, you know? It's unusual for us, right? Yeah, it is. And it's so different from our reality, right? Our cultural reality, religious reality. I mean, everything is just so, but you have to see it, right? Of course, I think it's worth it. Everyone has to come here. Now we're going back by tuk-tuk, and that's gonna be an adventure too. Another adventure I had here in Varanasi. I'm in shock here, man. Speechless. Speechless. So guys, what can we say about this? Only by God. Your guardian angel's working overtime here. Claudia, come here. I've known you for 30 years, and you can tell everyone that. We've been on the most extreme roller coasters in the world. You've already seen it. Guys, I've already been on the most extreme roller coasters on the planet, guys. You can imagine Six Flags, right? But this year, oh my God. Oh my God.
Now you have to change your underwear and move on. There's no license.
There's nothing. What license? You guys don't even know what a license is. A license, guys. And after all this craziness, there's nothing like arriving at an excellent hotel that Home Tour booked for our group to stay here. And I hope you enjoyed this tour around the city of Varanasi. So if you liked it, leave your like, your comment, and share the video with your friends. And now it's time for you to subscribe here to the YouTube channel, hit the bell to get notifications of new videos, and also follow me on my social media. And I'll see you on my next show, because after all, deep down, there will always be someone who is born to travel